Good evening, and welcome to what I think I'm right in saying is episode 9 of the quarantine sessions. I'm actually losing track. That's bad, isn't it? Anyway, it's Monday. How is everyone this evening? As it is a Monday and scientifically proven to be the most miserable day of the week, I thought I would try and provide some comical levity with a series of hammy dramatic readings. For those of you who are relatively new to this page, this is one of the things I do besides music. That is, I do the occasional voiceover. Yes, as well as occasionally using my powers for good. I am also prone to using them for not necessarily evil, but acts of tremendous silliness. I've had a couple of sessions which have incorporated some readings. I did a one with a couple of children's books last week, and before that one which started out with some very nice poetry and descended into farce via a series of less than perfectly serious Amazon product reviews. Yeah, I want to try a little experiment first before I get into the really daft things. There's a Tom Waits spoken word track off the Swordfish Trombones album called Frank's Wild Years, which I've always loved, and I am curious to see how well it works with the British accent. So if you lovely people don't mind being my guinea pigs for this situation, I'm going to give it a bash. Frank settled down in the valley and hung his wild years on a nail that he drove through his wife's forehead. He sold used office furniture out there on San Fernando Road, assumed a $30,000 loan at 15.25% and put down payment on a little two-bedroom place. His wife was a spent piece of used jet trash, made good Bloody Marys, kept her mouth shut most of the time, had a little chihuahua named Carlos that had some kind of skin disease and was totally blind. They had a thoroughly modern kitchen, self-cleaning oven, the whole bit. Frank drove a little sedan. They were so happy. One night, Frank was on his way home from work. Stopped at the liquor store. Picked up a couple of Mickey's Big Mouths, drank them in the car on the way to the Shell station. He got a gallon of gas in a can. Drove home, doused everything in the house, torched it. Parked across the street, laughing, watching it burn, all Halloween orange and chimney red. Frank put on a top 40 station, got on the Hollywood freeway and headed north. Never could stand that dog. Yeah, it doesn't have quite the same edge, does it? But it was worth a try. Thanks for bearing with me. The next one I'd like to regale you with this evening is... God, what year was this? I'm going to have to look that up. How many of you remember Friday by Rebecca Black? No, I'm going to show my age if I say it wasn't that long ago. A few years ago now. This was one of these things that was just all over the internet, but now I think about it and who I would have been talking about it with, it was probably like 7 or 8 years ago, so that's not that recent, but it doesn't make the song itself any less funny. This one, again, is going to be a bit of an experimental one because I've never done it all the way through in this fashion. But I would like to deliver Friday, a dramatic reading of Friday, in the style of that great Canadian actor William Shatner. Here goes nothing. 7 a.m. Waking up in the morning. Got to be fresh. Got to go downstairs. Gotta have my bowl. Gotta have cereal. Seeing everything. My time is going. Ticking on and on. Everybody's rushing. Got to get down to the bus stop. Got to catch my bus. I see my friends. Kicking in the front seat. Sitting in the back seat. Gotta make my mind up. Which seat can I take? It's Friday. Friday. Got to get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Weekend. Friday. Friday. Getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying, partying, yeah. Partying, partying, yeah. Fun, 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 fun. Looking forward to the weekend. 7:45. We're driving on the highway. Cruising so fast, I want time to fly. Fun, fun, think about fun. You know what this is. I got this, you got this. My friend is by my right. I got this, you got this. Now you know it. Kicking in the front seat. Sitting in the back seat. Gotta make my mind up. Which seat can I take? It's Friday, Friday. Got to get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Weekend. Friday. Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying, partying, yeah. Partying, partying, yeah. Fun, fun, fun. Looking forward to the weekend. Yesterday was Thursday. Thursday. Today it is Friday. Friday. We so excited. We so excited we gonna have a ball today. Tomorrow is Saturday, and Sunday comes after. Words. I don't want this weekend to end. RB Rebecca Black, so chilling in the front seat, in the back seat. I'm driving, cruising, fast lane, switching lanes with a car up on my side. Passing by a school bus in front of me makes tick-tock, tick-tock. Wanna scream, check my time. It's Friday, it's a weekend. We gonna have fun. Come on, y'all. It's Friday, Friday. Got to get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Weekend? Friday, Friday. Got to get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. I'd like to thank you all very much for indulging me on that one. That might be the hammiest I've ever achieved in my limited role as a dramatic reader. That said, if there's anything which you think can top that, or would like to hear anything ridiculous or serious or otherwise, do just pop your requests in the comments below if I can find it, and it's not too obscene, I will try to read it. Speaking of obscene, my next resource, many thanks to Sophie for sending me the link to this one, is a link of a personal favourite when it comes to source material for ridiculous dramatic readings, and that is Amazon reviews. Let's see. Some of these are ridiculous. And some of these are just disgusting. Let's see if I can find a slightly longer one. Some of these are incredibly funny, but yeah, yes, I'm just laughing at a screen that you can't see now, which is always great. Okay, there's a few slightly longer form ones down here. What is this one even a review for? Is this just dirt? Ah, Okay, it turns out you can literally buy a bag of dirt on Amazon. Somebody's taken the time to review it. Okay, here we go. This is a review titled Dirty, Dirty Topsoil by Sam U.L. I see what he's done there. This is dirt. It is dirty. It provides a good base for growing grass when levelling a lawn. The dirt performed very well. When I opened the bag of dirt, inside I found dirt. Not only would I buy it again, I have bought it again. If you were looking for a bag of rocks, do not buy this bag of dirt. If you were looking for a bag of dirt, then this product is for you. Sorry, just thought I was getting error messages coming up. Do ignore me. Previewed live one. How's going on there? Never mind. Oh, it doesn't seem to have broken. Right. This should be an interesting one. This is a review for Kleenex facial tissue, white. And it's a 5-star review. Probably tell where this one is going. It's titled A Mother's Struggle. No name given. I want to start this off by thanking Kleenex for selling these in 36 packs. I've put it on subscription, and if they want to start selling a 72-pack, sign me up. I have 3 reasons for needing this Kleenex, and their names are Liam, Samuel, and Hank. This is how it goes in the house. First, the Kleenex disappears. Then, the toilet paper. Then, they go for fabrics. And you don't want to get there unless you're ready to invest in a 5-gallon drum of Febreze. This used to be a good Christian home, but it's not about moral judgment anymore. I'm way beyond that. I'm in survival mode. If I don't supply absorbent paper products, I'm going to find my dish towels hidden in the basement, stiff as aluminium. The other day, I almost cut my hand on a sock. I am sorry to speak so frankly, but with 3 teenage boys, a woman has got to be practical. The funny part is, they think they're being sneaky, with their 45-minute showers and sudden need for privacy, as if I'm going to walk in on them journaling. They slink around the house like unfixed cats while I try to announce my location at all times. No one needs to ask me to knock anymore. I knock on the walls. I practically wear a cowbell. I'm not looking to catch anyone by surprise, believe me. I'm just trying to get through this. The other day, my husband was watching me unload the groceries, and he asked me, all sweetness and light, "Honey, what are you doing with all that Kleenex?" I about knocked him off his chair. So, that's a good one. Right. This one is a... Oh, God, that's frightening. Bloody hell. Okay, anyone else remember Furbies? Apparently they were still selling them at least as recently as 2013. I thought these were some horrific memory from the end of the 90s, which had disappeared into that cultural bin fire, along with so many other things from that era. But it turns out they were selling them more recently than that, and somebody bought one in 2013. For all I know, they could still be selling them. But there's a charming review of it here. Bloody hell, $49.99. Was $59.99. Apparently, so they're not only still selling them, but people are paying upwards of £50 plus free shipping for their own creepy-looking sleep deprivation-based torture device, by the looks of it. But I guess there's a market for that kind of thing. This review is for a Furby cotton candy plush, and the review is 4 stars out of 5. Alarmingly enough, with the tagline, "Great fun, but shutting it up is near impossible." Got this for my little girl. She loves it. The only problem occurs when she has gone to bed. You only need to bump it, and the little fella is off. It never shuts up. I've tried everything. Putting it in a box, placing it in another room. Since Christmas, the batteries never appear to give me a break. Now, 3 months on, I have had to resort to desperate measures. I've tried putting it in the car overnight, but the neighbours complained. One even phoned the RSPCA. I have put it in the garden shed, but 2 a.m. and the bloody thing wakes me up like a pack of load foxes. So I put it in a black bag, told my little one it had grown up and gone to university. I then went for a little walk by the canal. What are the odds of a police car going past just as I throw a black bag over the bridge? And yes, it's floating and making stupid noises when 2 officers decided to detain me for animal cruelty. Well, it took me a while and a rescue team to investigate the mystery plastic black bag, but I finally got just a warning for rubbish tipping in order to take it home. Thanks, Hasbro. Sorry, just scrolling through these to find another long-form one, but I am tempted to go back to an old classic, which is also in this collection, and one which I did a couple of weeks ago, which also happens to be in here. This is the wonderfully succinct parody review. Hopefully it's a parody. It must be a parody. For Veet for Men hair removal cream. This is a review by someone who's simply going as Andrew, and the review is titled, all capitals, "Do not put on knob and bollocks." Being a loose cannon who does not play by the rules, the first thing I did was ignore the warning and smear this all over my knob and bollocks. The bollocks I knew and loved are gone now. In their place is a maroon-coloured bag of agony, which sends stabs of pain up my body every time it grazes against my thigh or an article of clothing. I am suffering so that you don't have to. Heed my lesson. Do not put on knob and bollocks. I am giving this product a 5 because despite the fact that I think my bollocks might fall off, they are now completely hairless. That was the one I was looking for. This was, written by some card who, right, this is for a one of those reflector shades that you put behind your car windscreen, if you're going to leave it in the sun, so that it keeps some of the heat out, and you don't get in to find that your car is too hot to touch when you come back to it. So it's for the Max Reflector Standard Accordion Shade for the windscreen. And the review is titled, "Really hard to drive with this. I love this product. It keeps my car nice and cool. But I will say that the only defect I have found so far is that it is very hard to drive with this on. I have had over 5 wrecks since I purchased it." Part of the challenge is to keep a straight face while I'm reading these. "After my first fender bender, I decided it was best to roll down the window and stick my head out to see the road. But even that is hard because my eyes and mouth dry out very quickly. Since then..." Oh dear. "Since then, I have purchased some swimming goggles and a snorkel, which has helped out tremendously during long drives. Overall, I would recommend this product, but only for those who Oh dear, excuse me. Overall, I would recommend this product, but only for those who are good at driving without being able to see the road." Such silliness. I should add after that entirely unprofessional display that if there is anything you would like me to read, let me know. Drops me in the comments or send me a message. Similarly, I am available for your any voiceover needs that you might have. So if you'd like anything read aloud, hammy or serious, then feel free to get in touch. I am, yes, open to suggestions. All right, what shall we have? As I say, if there is anything you would like to hear tonight, do drop a comment in the comments box. Otherwise, I will just have a quick search for another thing which I was going to read, and I seem to have accidentally lost the tab. Where's that gone? Sorry, do bear with me. You know what? I can't find it now. Woefully ill prepared, I'm afraid. Thank you for. I might call it there, and I will come back on Wednesday with a better prepared set. So, thank you for everyone who's. Thank you to everyone. Sorry, who's tuned in tonight. Lovely to see you all as usual, and in keeping with the quarantine sessions as a hopefully pleasant and enjoyable means of escaping the chaos around us for half an hour or so 3 times a week. We will be back here at the same time, roughly 9 p.m, give or take 10 to 15 minutes for setting up and other things. We'll be back here at 9 p.m. with some more entertainment on Wednesday. And if you can't make that, then we'll be back here on Friday as well. Alternatively, do sign up for our newsletter if you want to keep ahead of what we're up to. We always love to keep in touch with you, and we will throw some free music at you as a thank you. Otherwise, if you've got any requests for Wednesday's session, if you'd like music, if you'd like more readings, if you'd just like to sit down and chat, then do say so in the comments, or let me know some other way. And otherwise, I will look forward to seeing you all on Wednesday. Stay safe in the meantime, and see you all then. Good night.